Emily Lancaster laughed, sharp and cold, as the waiter tripped slightly while balancing a tray of champagne. "Careful, don't ruin my dress," she said, her voice dripping with amusement. The guests nearby laughed with her, their eyes sparkling with cruel delight. Emily loved moments like this, the thrill of being the center of attention, the power in a single glance or word. The waiter's hands trembled, but he didn't falter. "Yes, ma'am," he said quietly, his voice calm yet tense. Emily's smirk widened. She leaned closer, inspecting him like a predator examining prey. "Oh my, such delicate hands. How do you even manage such a heavy tray?" she teased. The crowd chuckled again. Emily soaked it in like sunlight, unaware of the quiet storm behind the young man's gaze. He moved with effortless grace, holding himself with a poise that didn't belong to someone simply carrying drinks. Emily didn't notice, too wrapped up in the laughter and the sharp thrill of superiority. But the night had a way of teaching lessons no one could ignore. A champagne glass teetered on the edge of the tray. Emily gasped, preparing a cruel remark. But the waiter caught it midair, his fingers steady, his motion smooth and precise. The room went silent. Gasps replaced laughter. "I'm Marcus Whitfield," he said, his calm voice slicing through the stunned hush. "And I think it's time you knew who you've been laughing at." The words hit Emily like a punch. Marcus Whitfield, the only son of Whitfield Industries, a man whose wealth and power were whispered about in every elite circle. The laughter died instantly, eyes widened. Whispers rose, Emily's confidence faltered. She stared, speechless. "Why you? What?" she stammered, her perfectly rehearsed words gone. Marcus's eyes softened. "I wanted to see the world from a different perspective tonight, to understand life beyond wealth and titles." Emily's cheeks burned. Every laugh, every cruel word she had whispered at him felt like a mark on her own face. She had mocked him, reduced him to a caricature, never imagining he carried such quiet strength and dignity. I didn't know," she murmured, unable to finish. Her voice shook. For once, she wasn't commanding attention, she was exposed. Marcus's smile was gentle, forgiving. "No need for apologies, Emily. The important part is what you do next, how you choose to see the world from this moment on." Emily swallowed hard, her mind spinning. She had lived her life chasing admiration, cultivating elegance like armor, and tearing others down for sport. And here was Marcus, someone with everything she ever wanted, showing her a strength she had never known. I owe you an apology," she whispered. "For tonight, for laughing at you at anyone." Marcus shook his head. "You don't owe anyone anything. Awareness is a gift. What matters is that you've recognized it." Emily's eyes swept the room. The guests who had laughed at her side now looked at Marcus with respect, awe, even envy. And she realized something profound. She had been blind to what truly mattered: character, humility, kindness, and strength that didn't need applause. I've never met anyone like you," she admitted. "Not just because of who you are, but the way you carry yourself. Calm, composed, untouchable." Marcus's eyes twinkled, a hint of humor dancing behind his calm gaze. "And I've never met someone who can learn so fast," he said. "Some lessons come dressed in the most unexpected ways." Emily laughed softly, this time genuinely. Not the sharp, calculated laughter meant to charm or belittle, but a warm, honest laugh filled with humility. She felt a strange lightness, a release from the mask she had worn all her life. The party continued, but Emily moved differently. She noticed the staff, the quiet guests, the people she had overlooked. Each face, each movement, held a story she had ignored in her pursuit of elegance and power. Her world, once so shallow, now felt infinitely more real. When the night ended, Marcus offered her his hand. She hesitated, then took it. "Thank you," she whispered, her heart full. "For what?" he asked, his calm gaze meeting hers. "For showing me what I didn't even know I needed to see," she said softly. Marcus smiled. "Some lessons, Emily, are unforgettable. And some people are worth remembering forever." As they walked away from the grand hall together, Emily realized true elegance wasn't about the silver gown, the poised smile, or the applause. It was about humility, compassion, and the courage to see the world beyond one's own reflection. And sometimes, the most unlikely people left the most lasting marks.